Good morning, everyone. April 26th, 9 in the morning, and it's day 14. Let's get ready for week number 3 of being furloughed. So if this was actually April 26th, 2020 in a non-corona world, the Mariners would be in Texas today, finishing up an 11-game road trip before they came back to play the Angels. But we all know that's been canceled. I'd also be working, which, not today, but in general. But I wouldn't have this podcast or video series, and I wouldn't have a consignment business in my store. So, hey, give and take. You make the best out of every situation, and I think I've made the best out of this, and I'm looking forward to the next week, the next 7 days, to see how I can challenge myself in this very difficult time with many other fellow Americans. So, I have spoken recently around ways to protect you as a seller. I have never, or we haven't really talked about how to drive sales on eBay. And one thing that I wanted to talk about today is a way that I have found to drive low dollar sales and then obviously traffic to your store or your overall your listings through a very, very easy eBay feature on the website. This is something that I picked up from numerous conversations with the eBay rep at the National in August. I was using this feature, I think, the wrong way for about a year, and kind of why I gave up on it. Before we get to that little segment about eBay and driving sales, I did want to show off another kind of oddball or interesting item in my personal collection. I don't typically collect memorabilia. I prefer the smaller card size than having a bunch of stuff in the house. But this is something that I picked up probably over a decade ago now, and I bought it from the team. And so this is a Colorado Rockies hat that was worn in the 2007 World Series, and inside is number 6. Clearly, I'm having issues with the camera. So obviously number 6 for the Rockies. Unless you're a real diehard Rocky fan, you're not going to know who this is. But this is the hat worn by Omar Quintanilla. He's from El Paso. Him and I are the same age. We're both from El Paso. He was a legendary baseball player in El Paso at the same time I was playing golf. He went on to play baseball for Texas, and then he was actually a highly touted prospect back in 04-05, was drafted by the Athletics, played for the Rockies. He actually never played in the World Series, but from the photos I can see, obviously he wore this hat on the field in the pregame. He was there, but it was actually never worn in the World Series. So kind of a neat thing that's from the Rockies and for the personal collection. But hey, let's get to talking about properly using eBay's promoted listings to help you drive sales. Okay, so here we are. This is eBay's promoted listings, and the rest of this video, I think most of it will be off camera. So if you came from my mug, I apologize. You'll have to wait till tomorrow to get me back on camera. But here is the feature that I feel is very relevant for every seller when it comes to driving sales in your store. Now, if you go back to watch the video, I have no idea the quality of the video or if it's even highly relevant to April versus September when I made it. But I was using promoted listings back in the day to drive high dollar items. And I would only do it a couple times on some of my high dollar cards, and I never saw success with it. But when I had the discussion with the eBay account manager at the National, he recommended that I use promoted listings on my inexpensive items to drive people to my store. And I remember tweeting out about this numerous times, and I basically went back to my hotel room, flipped over some of the lower items, and I've had a lot of success. So check out that video, but I pretty much summarized the video in that little last minute discussion around this. So when you're on your eBay selling tab, you're going to go to selling tools, and there's a link for promoted listings. And so I just have it hyperlinked real quick here, but this is what it's going to look like. And so the title of the video is 2 million impressions. And look, there it is. I started this in August 1st of 2019, and through today, I have 2 million impressions on my listings. Currently, I have just one campaign. I know you can break it up by different brands and different years, whatever you want. But for simplicity reasons, I just have one campaign running. Currently, I have 56 listings promoted. I also have listings that I need to go back and promote today, which I have not. So I'll show you how to do that also here in a second. We already talked about impressions, clicks. So of those 2 million impressions, we have 3,300 clicks. Now look, 2 million people are not going to click into my listing. That's not even remotely possible. But we've had 3,300 people click into the listing. I have sold 767 cards of that, so that's almost 25%. So that's a really good conversion rate when it comes to getting someone to click into their store. So when you think about your card showing up in a relevant search, this is big. I have paid $62 basically in ad fees, and overall sales of these cards are about $900, $886 to be exact. To be clear here, I'm only promoting very, very low dollar cards. I'm promoting all of my UPick listings. I think I have it up here real quick. No, I only have the dashboard up. But I'm only promoting UPick listings, UPick player lots, nothing over I think a couple of dollars. Most of my stuff is $1. If you buy 10 or more, you get a discount. So it's even cheaper. So okay, and here's a quick view of actually what I have promoted right now through my store, and you can see it's a 2019 Allen & Ginter hot box, Series 2 Insert in 2019, 2018 Rainbow Parallel, but all of these are promoted. It's at promoted listings right here. So I am paying on average, most of them are 7.1%. There's a trending rate. When I promoted these originally, the trending rate was 7.1. I'm just going with the very simple percentages, but you can see some of them have changed. But like for example, here on Series 2, the trending ad rate is 10%. I don't know too much about why it's jumped from 7.1 to 10, but when I listed it, it was a 7.1. Maybe it's because of the velocity of people searching Series 2 is why the ad rate's gone up to 10%. But most of these are 7.1. As you can tell, $1.55 for a gold-based parallel. There's a $2 item, but most of these are very, very inexpensive. My Series 2 lots, all of these are promoted. So any of my UPick listings, you're going to see promoted. So look, that's what's delivering me 2 million impressions. And then it's 3,300 clicks, and it's 767 items sold. And you can see the graph. I mean, it's not all the time. There are stretches here where I have 0. Then you'll have a day where you have 31, and you have the clicks here. The clicks are more spread out. They're pretty equal. So for some reason, on October 19th, I had 78 clicks. So that's an anomaly right there, an outlier in this graph. But you can see here it is right here, and it's dropping off here because I have actually forgotten to go back in and promote my 2020 UPick listings. So we're going to do that right now so I can show you how easy it is to promote your listings. So here we are in our store or our listings, and I have it filtered by 2020 UPick, and I've got 24 eligible items to promote. I just promoted 2 a second ago. But when you are on this screen, and you can see here it's 2020 Heritage, Series 1, all my 2020 stuff. All you do is on promoted listings, you hit promote. And I always use the base rate. So whatever it is, I go with it. So this one actually is 8.5%. That's the trending rate right now. And so I'm just going to hit promote, and it's done. That's it. You can look here at 2020 Heritage, another one, 7.7, just hit promote. So if you want to go in and pick 10 or 12 to experiment with this, it's so easy to do. All you do is just go here, hit promote, and you go with it. For example, this one's interesting. This 2020 Series 1, the trending rate's 11.1. That's a big number on only $1. So I'll probably go with that one, but it is interesting to see the various rates. Look at 2020 Topps Heritage. This is a trending rate of only 5%, so I do like that one a little bit better. But I think for simplicity, and if you're to try this out, go with the trending rate. Go with that number and see what it works, and then track your sales. See how your impressions are going. See your click-through rate. See your how many items are sold. But if you're looking to really drive your sales, give this an honest opportunity. And I'm back. So hey, a little bit longer of a video today, but it's something that I wish as a seller I had done many, many years ago. I had sworn off this feature because it wasn't working, because I was using it the wrong way. So if you have some time today, take 10, 15 of your inexpensive listings, promote them, and then look at what your impressions, your click-through, and your sales rate look like over the next 7 to 14 to a month. As we talked about earlier, my clicks and impressions had dropped off. I will go back in right now and promote all of my 2020 listings. We'll touch base on this again next Sunday, and I'll show you just sort of a quick 7-day sample once I promote the new stuff and to see what the line looks like. So with that, guys, have a great week selling your cards. Have a great day collecting, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.